things that I like to focus on to enhance my makeup. I have hyperpigmentation around my mouth, and so I have to go a little further than the usual person to make sure that my skin looks even when I'm doing my makeup, whether that means putting on extra foundation on that area or using a color corrector so that I can apply my foundation and it looks even with the rest of my skin. The next thing I like to focus on are my eyes, or anything else about me that I think is unique and special and I want to enhance that feature. I really like my eyes. I like to give my eyes a winged out look. However, I'm also not the greatest at makeup, so it has to be something really easy that's not hard and complicated to do. I also don't have a vanity sitting area, so it has to be something where I don't need the greatest hand holding skill, otherwise I'm gonna be wiggling and shaking everywhere. So I like to do a really easy look with my eyeliner brush that is already angled, so that way it's a lot easier to make a wing. I also really like my freckles. I have 3 freckles on this side of my face, or 6, and then a couple over here. I like to go in with my Makeup Revolution freckle pen, and I just enhance those, darken them up so that you can see them through my foundation. And then the last thing I like to focus on are my smile lines. Because I am putting extra product around my mouth to cover my hyperpigmentation, I get really bad smile lines, and when they crack, you can tell a lot because the foundation doesn't match the darker skin tone that is where my mouth is. So that really bothers me, and recently I've cracked the code when it comes to smile lines and making sure they don't crack, and that is a 2-pronged step. First is applying powder with one of those stampy brush tool thingies, and I spray it with setting spray, or I have rose water, whatever you want, and then dipping it in the powder and smoothing it over your smile lines. And then the last and final step in setting my smile lines is the L'Oreal setting spray. This is the MVP when it comes to setting your makeup. The first time I used this, I was absolutely floored when I came back home and I had no cracks in my smile lines. I was so amazed because I didn't think there was a product that was capable of doing that until I found this. So if you are also really struggling with smile lines, I'd say give this a shot because it worked wonders for me.